Hey, you guys, make some noise for yourself.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoot program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light. And who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me. That's right. That's right. Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm winning anyway. I'm winning. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose. Shit, you can shoot me, but you can't kill me.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel, you guys. I am so happy to be here. You know, so happy to be here and everything. And before I start, I want to, I want to lubricate my throat. I want to lubricate my throat here. I want to lube my throat up because we're about to get into some motherfucking things today. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get some fucking things today. We we can get some things today. That is what we gonna fucking do. I said we gonna do that. I said we gonna fucking get into some motherfucking things today. Okay? But before I start, I want to lubricate my throat because it's a bit dry. And I don't want to, fuck anyone, 'cause I gotta lube it up first. Okay? Mm. Mm. That is nice. And that was some nice lube. That was some nice lube. I think I should read it some more. Let me read it some more, child. I said, let me read it some more. Right, yeah. This is, some good wet texture. Anyway, you guys, before I start, I want to play my video before to see if it's actually playing. I want to see if my live is if the song is on. So, oh, it's on. Hallelujah. Is it on? Okay. Okay. So you guys, I'm so happy to be here again, once again, to deliver you some, beautiful messages. I'm so happy to be here to show you my beautiful face. I'm so happy to show you, all the niceness is going on here. But before I start, I want to ask everyone, how y'all week been going so far? It's hump day officially. I hope you guys are getting your humps and rumps massaged and getting feel upon and touching everything. I hope you guys are really, really, really having a beautiful week so far. I hope so. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I'm really looking forward for tonight because one of my favorite shows is actually coming on TV tonight. It's called The Oval by Tyler Perry. Anyone watch The Oval by Tyler Perry? I mean, we know Tyler Perry does do a lot of shit sometimes, but he really execute. Tyler Perry hit the fucking hammer on the nail with this one. With the oval, he really hit the hammer on the nail with the oval. I don't like Sisters from Tyler Perry because I think Sisters is a good show, but what I don't like about Sisters is he prolonged that season. He prolonged the Sisters. You get me right? Because you will have to wait till the next season to find out what happened in the first. You get me right? Like he prolonged, he stretched it out, and I don't like that. But I love the Oval because it's drama. It is fucking drama. I love the First Lady, you guys. It is amazing. Fucking amazing. I fucking love it. But he's something else when it comes to his other shows. I don't know what the hell has happened to Tyler Perry in his shows now. But I think he needs to really bring, my grandma Dia back. He needs to bring her back. That's the only way we're tuning into his cock. If he bring my grandmother. But anyway, you guys, like I said, I hope you guys had an amazing week and all that. But I want to tell y'all this prophetic word that I want to give you guys this prophetic word that came across my mind, my spirit led me to say when I was in the gym working out. For some reason, when I was in the gym, my spirit just gave me this word like about your enemies dug a hole for you, but the same hole they dug for you, the same hole your enemies dug for you, that is the same hole that they're going to fall in. The same hole your enemies dug for you is going to be the same hole that they're going to fall their ass in. Because one thing about the devil and his workers, right? The devil and his workers aren't smart. The devil and his workers aren't smart. And what the devil and his workers meant for bad, God will always turn it around for good, for your greater good. And that is why we all have to, that's why we should always give thanks to the Most High. Because who God bless, no man shall curse. Who God bless, no man shall curse. Because one thing about God is a path clearer and he is a way maker. And what the enemy meant for bad, it would never be bad. It would always be turned out. It would always turn out for good and all that. So guys, always don't give the enemy the energy that they want. Okay? Tell them to sit down. Sit down. And they're just sitting and drunk in their own sorrow and pain and regret for messing with the great one. Anyway, the message that my spirit led to me was, while your enemies dig dirt to expose you, you plant in the same dirt they dug upon you. I can elaborate more on that when it comes to, because I'm the same way too. And I'm going to give you something about me, a good word about me. A lot of people around me, they don't have access to me and everything, but they're still looking for dirt to dig upon me. What are you going to find digging upon dirt? I'm not a righteous person, but I live a clean life. I'm the fucking cleanest in the city. I live in Toronto, you guys, and I'm the cleanest in the city. I don't knock myself around. Nobody ain't got pussy clean. These niggas ain't got no dirt on me. But they're looking for dirt and they're trying to dig up dirt. So the same dirt that they dig up for me is going to be the same dirt. Now I plant good seeds in. And what I mean by planting good seeds, I'm planting like good seeds and bringing them into fruition, like my dreams, my goals. That same dirt that your enemies dug for you. Hold on a minute. That same dirt that your enemies dug up for you and dug up on you to try to shame you, let that be the same dirt that you plant seeds of kindness and love and empathy and compassion. Let that be the same dirt that you plant your future, your goals, your manifestations. Let that be the same dirt that you plant your new house or your car. Because what the enemy meant for bad, it will never work in their favor. Because who God bless, no man shall curse. Spirit led me to say this too, but I'm going to get to this one about projections, but I want to be very specific. I'm talking about the narcissistic projections. You know, narcissistic projections and when narcissistic people project onto strong ones and onto empaths. But before I get there, I want to, but anyway, you guys, I want to ask you guys a question. How you guys feel about, because I really want to know certain stuff, because now that I know how to master my energy and everything, and now I educate myself on different energies. I don't surround myself with a lot of things and a lot of people anymore. How you guys get through your difficult times when it comes to like your difficult people that have bad energy? How y'all do it? Like what y'all do? Because I find healthy ways to actually cope with it, like going to the gym. I find healthy coping mechanisms. I started to eat healthy. I work out a lot now and everything. I'm celibate, you guys. Celibate. I heal and everything. I heal my sacral chakra. So, I'm not in survival mode anymore. You see, my enemies and narcissistic people, they operate from that. They operate from a carnal nature. They operate from this survival state. They operate from a low vibrational standpoint. So for me now, a high vibrational being, and like I said, I'm a chosen one, and I know who I before I didn't know who I was and everything, but like I said, now I know who I am. Now I know who I am. It can't be stopped. You get me right? Now I know who I am. It can't be stopped anymore. Their plans aren't working anymore. You see, they want to pull me back to a version of me that I've already graduated from. They know that I've graduated from there, but I'm not there anymore to, take on their bullshit. So they mad and I gay. They gotta look for new narcissistic supply. And I'm probably one of the best supplies they've ever had. And now that I'm not there anymore, they gotta look for someone. And looking for good supply is hard. Because everybody, this is a season where, I want to say this properly. You see, this season, a lot of narcissistic people might be able to get away with things in the past. But not anymore, because like I said, this is the age of Aquarius and nothing can no longer be hidden. Nothing can no longer be hidden. And the veil is thinning and thinning and thinning as we speak. Nothing can no longer be hidden. This is the age of Aquarius. Okay? Thank you. I want to get to this part right here. Let me play this video. Chill. I want to play this video. And I want to say this because from the moment people actually see through the narcissist and then we tell our story, people get offended. I realize that a lot of people get offended for speaking the truth. We want to speak the truth. We want to get our messages out. We want to get our messages out there to help other people that is going through the same thing. We want to get our messages out there so people will not fall into the same hole that the narcissist wants to put us in. We want to get our messages out there so people will not do the same thing and make the same mistakes that we have made. But when we speak the truth, everybody, all the narcissistic community, they get offended, child. They get offended because we are speaking our truth. And we want to teach the younger generation that don't go there. Don't go in that hole because that's a bad hole to go in. And then people want to get in front of our voices. So our voices wouldn't be heard when we are actually speaking the truth. In my last video, I said that smart people and brave people, intelligent people are being silenced. So dumb and foolish people would not get offended. If you guys haven't watched that video, you guys can actually go back to my previous live. I think I did it a couple of days ago, and I think it was on Saturday. When I said that, smart people are being silenced, so dumb people will not get offended. I don't care. Because I need to lead the new generation into a way where they wouldn't do the same mistakes that my generation did. We got to help the children. We got to save the children. I believe the children are our future. We got to help our kids. We have to help our kids. We can't let our children and our next generation, fall into the same hole that we have fallen into. We can't. And I will be the whistleblower. And I will be the voice for, the voiceless. Well, like I said, let me play this video.
We're exposing you. We're blowing the lid off of your bullshit. I know you're mad. I know. I see the comments. Excuse me while I eat. I see the bullshit. I see you narcissists coming through. I know. You're pissed. You're being exposed. Doesn't feel good, does it? And when I'm talking about a narcissist, you start to get uncomfortable. Who does she think she is? You're not a therapist. Who do you think you are telling people what to do? I don't think that's what I'm doing. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just exposing the shit out of you. Because you're running around abusing people. These are men and women. You're running around using and abusing people at will. It's going to catch up with you. It already has. Your life is a mess. Your credit is a mess. How you live is a mess. You're unsettled. You're unstable in your mind. You're sick, twisted, covert, malignant. All of them. We see you. We know now. We're up on the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about you. And we're making you very uncomfortable while we're doing it. And I am completely unapologetic about it. Narcissists project. So when they say things to you or to me, it's because that's how they feel. So I see the comments, and I got it in me to go in. But where my energy is, where my life is, where my peace is, it's just not, it's not bottom of the barrel. It's not scallywag anymore. You know what I mean? I don't accept stink nasty. And that's what you are. You're stink nasty. You're disgusting. Narcissists are selfish, self-centered, egotistical, delusional, pathetic people.
Very much so.
That are persistently, consistently, and purposefully running around playing games with people's minds, with people's lives, There are people that have literally committed suicide after dealing with a narcissist. Pay attention, love. There are people who are in active depression, clinical depression and anxiety because of you nasty narcissists. Not me.
True. This is true. I want to drop a bomb on that. Because what she said was truth and nothing but facts. I live in Canada, you guys, and I can tell you the amounts of people that sit down and play games in my head and my mind, my life, like my life was a game. But thank God, because God delivered me from those evils. So many narcissistic people, all of them. And now that I woke up to the bullshit, they don't show their face anymore. I said, now that I've woke up to the bullshit, they don't show their face anymore. Because they played a good game. One thing about a narcissist play a game good. Until you find out, child. I said, narcissists play a game so good until you find out who they truly are. Until you find out who they truly are, that's when it gets to running, child. That's when it gets to running. And now that I know a lot of people that was, those same people that was playing games in my mind and, doing a lot of shit to me behind my back and everything. Now that I wake up to those bullshit, I don't see them anymore and I don't hear them. Because I cut out the nonsense. I cut out the nonsense and I became disciplined and everything. I starved those narcissistic people from my energy. I starved them. They're hungry now. And it's hard finding someone as pure as me. You can't find anyone as pure as me because in this world, you don't get to meet pure people every day. In this world, you don't get to meet pure people every day. You don't get to meet pure and nice heart people every day. So let these narcissists enjoy me while it lasted. Enjoy it while it lasted. Have fun. Have fun, child. Because just like that's Drake's song. Laugh now. Ha 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 ha. Laugh now, but we can fucking cry later. Laugh now, cry later, idiot. And guess what? Holy Spirit see us for who we are, and then Holy Spirit see y'all for who y'all are, and then God up above, he dropped judgment on you hoes. All you narcissistic abusers, all you people that abuse other people for no reason and abuse people mental and abuse people and play people like a game. God is about to drop that lightning on a lot of you people. But you see me, I'm an empath, yes, and I'm a super empath. And I really didn't give a fuck about the narcissists and what they did to me. I really did not care. To be honest, I really did not care. Because I one thing for sure, I know this. I know this for certain, one for certain, two for sure. I want to quote the Bible. Luke chapter 10, verse 19 and 20. I saw Satan fall like a lightning from the heaven. I have given you the authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. However, do not rejoice that the Spirit submits to you, but rejoice that your name has been written in heaven. That is Luke chapter 10, verse 19 and 20. I never gave a fuck about, and I never was scared of the narcissist. However, I know that God gave me the power to trample on all those narcissistic snakes and scorpions. I always knew that, so I never cared. I never cared. Because God gave me the power to trample on narcissistic people. Narcissistic people don't have no power. Narcissistic people live off of others people. Hold on a minute. I want to say this. Narcissistic people, they live off of other people's energy. They live off of borrowed energy. They borrow and steal so many people energy is like is crazy. They cannot generate energy for themselves because they operate from a low space. They operate from their carnal nature. Narcissistic people are low vibrational, but yet they come across to have the finest things in the world. You want to know why? Because they use empaths. They use people like me. Narcissistic people use empaths to manifest off of their energy. So, like for instance, when a narcissistic come in contact with an empath, they meet the jackpot. An empath is a jackpot or a bank to the narcissistic. That's how they see us. Narcissistic people see empaths as a bank. I want to lead this new generation. I don't want people to follow the same mistakes that I have followed. I want people to learn from my mistakes. Any narcissistic person you come across, I want y'all to use your discernment, use your intuition, because these narcissistic people, that is spiritual warfare to begin with. When you come in contact with a narcissist, you are actually dying slowly. When you come in contact with a narcissist, you are actually dying slowly, you guys. And we have 2 people in the chat. I'm so happy and thankful, you guys. I hope you kings and queens are doing good. I don't know who you are, but I hope y'all are doing good, and I hope y'all are loving the word. If you love the word, at least, hit like on the thing, okay? Thank you. But yes, I hate these narcissistic people. But like I said, I'm not scared of these narcissistic people because God have given me the power to trample on serpents and scorpions. Okay? And our next topic is, yes, you see, it's somewhat it ties into what I was just talking about, the narcissistic people. Why narcissistic people project. And I'm someone that was a victim of being projected on my entire life. I'm 26 years old, you guys. And you know what it feels like to be projected projected on in your entire life? Even from the time I was a child, I was being projected by my mother, those people. My first enemies was my parents. The woman that pushed me to her vagina, that was my first enemy. Well, not my enemy. I was her enemy. Because she knew who I was. She knew that I was a chosen one. So, oh my God, it's like, why you? You get me, right? And I was not the favorite. So my mother, well, not my mother, because I don't see her as a mother. I'm my own mother and I'm my own father. Because I brought myself to this world by myself, okay? With the help of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. But I want to get to this point. Why narcissistic people project? Narcissistic people project because they're jealous, they're envious. And I'm talking about, in this capacity, I'm talking about the empath and the narcissist. The narcissist project on the empath, number one, because they want to be like the empath. They know they can't be, and the empath has qualities that the narcissist wants, but this narcissist cannot. That's not who they are. They're weak in the spirit. So by the narcissist projecting on an empath, that would weaken the empath. Well, some people, especially I'm gonna give you my my testimony about that. I didn't know who I was back then, and I was still walking. I was still, low vibration, and I was still living in my sin, and and I'm not perfect. Because we all sin. But back then I was smoking weed and, really operating from a carnal nature and everything before I healed myself. And I didn't know who I was. So a narcissist would have project on me and I didn't know what it was. You get me, right? And they projected on me and they live off and they feed off of my confidence. They have to do that because narcissistic people, they're not confident with themselves. They have to live off of other people's energy. They have to, I I don't know how to say this, but narcissistic people, like, they're nobodies. Like, they're literally nobodies. They're sad beings. They don't know who they are. They were brought up in a nasty environment. They were taught from their narcissistic parents and probably their narcissistic environment how to be a narcissist and how, you get me right? These are passed down traits. And thank God my mother didn't raise me, because I was raised in a children's home. And thank God the children's home raised me into be I'm not perfect, but I think me being in the children's home is what really built me into this strong individual, this, this independent, knowledgeable individual I am today. Because I think if I did raised with my parents, I would have been just like my parents. Abandoned, like my mother and my father did. Like my parents, they carry the spirit of abandonment, and they carry the spirit of jealousy and envy, and they carry the spirit of deceit. So if I was raised around that, I would become that. However, I was raised in a children's home, and thank God those aunties in the children's home, they didn't raise me off of that. I mean, although yes, it was not a family unit in the children's home, although it was a job that they had to do to, you get me right? So like, it was not a place. I mean, being in a children's home is what taught me how to actually have empathy and compassion, because in a children's home you have so many different types of kids around you. I think this is why I have this type of knowledge, and this is why I am so aware and self-aware and everything, because in a children's home you get to raise, you're being brought up around a lot of kids, different types of kids from different backgrounds and different walks of lives. Children that have different, problems, like sickle cells, and what you call Down syndrome, like so many, you get me right? So like, thank God I was raised in a children's home, because I think it really built me into who I am today. And yes, and like I said, now that I am at this level in my life and in my, my experience in life, I now see these narcissistic people for who they really are. And because narcissistic people come across to be people that have everything, and they're the most loving people, and they have the biggest house and the biggest car, and the biggest bank account. But besides that, right, I see beyond the veil. I see beyond the persona. And now that I'm at this level in my life, I now realize who these narcissistic people are. It show me. You see, these narcissistic people can hide from the outside world, and they can hide to their friends, and they can hide to their neighborhood, and their community. But for me now, I'm able to see through the veil, because after having my spiritual awakening, the universe gave me my spiritual glasses. I had on the, and we all had a pair of the rose color glasses. I have my pair of rose color glasses too, but I took them off. And then I put on my spiritual glasses. And now I am able to, oh my God, wait. Oh my God, before I continue, I want to plug in my laptop because it's like it's about to die. And now that I have on my spiritual glasses, oh my God, is it charging? Okay, yes, it's charging. I'm sorry about that. Now that I have on my spiritual glasses, I'm able to really see these narcissistic people for who they really are. They can't hide from me. You see, these narcissistic people, they get and hide behind the fabrics, and and the niceness. But I'm able to see beyond the fabrics, and and the expensive price tags, and you can't hide nothing from the kid. You can't hide nothing from the kid. You can't hide nothing from me anymore. I'm a seer. And thank God, I want to thank God, because everyone in this world everyone in this world was not given the gift of seeing. And everyone in this world was not really gifted with a lot of spiritual gifts. Imagine if God had to give everyone in this world the gift of seeing, and the gift of prophecy, and the gift of hearing, and actually hearing in the spirit. I can see in the spirit. Now I have my spiritual awakening. I am able to see in the spirit. Like I said, I watched this movie, They Lived, and it really shocked me beyond measures, you guys. They Lived. And like I said, it really shocked me beyond measures, because wow. That I think that is where my life was. I think that is where my life was. I was in, wearing my rose-colored glasses. I was having fun, partying, and everything, and we was dancing to, "Chained to the Rhythm" by Katy Perry. You get me right? Until I really found those spiritual glasses and I put them on. And then I started to see the people around me and I started to see what used to happen around me. And I didn't even know. I used to like sing and have fun with these same people that was actually planning to sacrifice me. I didn't even know that until I put on my spiritual glasses, you guys. And it was really sad. But like I said, this is the age of Aquarius and nothing can no longer be hidden. Nothing can no longer be hidden. And because I have the gift of seeing, I can see in the spirit. Well, what I was saying was this: if everyone was able to see in the spirit and see beyond the 3D, I mean, in this third dimensional world, if everyone was gifted the gift of seeing, this world would not be like this. We wouldn't have presidents like Donald Trump. We wouldn't have, if everyone was gifted the gift of intuition or, discernment. You think this world would be like this? No. These people will be powerful in this world if God has to give everyone the gift of seeing and, the gift of use discernment. But everyone was not gifted that. And I mean, it's sad, but sometimes God always gives his, as much is given, much is required. And it seems like God really always, like God, we all know this saying, God always gives his battles to his strongest soldiers. But I think God always gives his gifts to his soldiers that he can trust. Because there's a lot of people that would have these gifts, but they would use it for bad, not good. They would not use it to help people. And what I want to do, I want to help people because I'm someone that can help someone, because I'm like, I don't care what no one say. I am real inspiration. I am a true inspiration, and I'm not where I want to be yet in my life. I know I will get there. I will get there in the name of Jesus. I will get there. I said I will get there. However, with greatness takes time. And I want to help people. Like I said, I'm a true inspiration because I come from a long way. I come from abandonment and I come from a children's home. And people that from a children's home, we don't get to make it this far in life because we either end up being homeless, and because you get me right. So I am a testament that when there's a will, there's a way. I am a testament that when there's a will, there's a way. You guys. And I want to lead a new generation of young people that I see getting used and abused and getting sexually assaulted and sexually abused. I want to, from these narcissists, because these narcissistic people, it's not a personality trait, number one, because if it was a personality trait, I think I would be one. No. Narcissistic is a demon. I said it's a fucking demon. However, I want to lead people into the right path. People need to find a purpose because I want this world to be a better place. And I'm someone, I can't change the world myself. However, I want to be that example. I want to be that fucking example. I want to be the example of what I want the world to be like. Because people need to, yes, like I said, live in their purpose, follow their heart and follow their dreams and everything. But not only that, I don't want people to get hurt, because I got hurt so much. And thank God that God always stood by me. I wasn't able to turn out like the people that hurt me. I want you people to not turn out like your abusers. I know times can be hard, but trust me, I want to say this because when I was a younger person, I was really embarrassed because people would tell me, well, like, with your lifestyle, God would never answer your prayers. God would never do this. Like, by the time you get 20, you're going to be dead. And I'm 26, you guys. But people often tell me that God don't answer to me, and the Bible said this and the Bible said that, but that's a lie. That's a lie. Because God uses people like us. You think I mean, yes, God uses anyone, and God could use the church folks or the pastors too. But I was watching this sermon by T.D. Jakes, and he said this because the reason why the church community is corrupt because they separated and they divided, and that was the devil's work. They divided the church community. They divided it. Don't listen to I mean, you can read the Bible, but the Bible is just words. You have to read the Bible, but you have to interpret what it means to you. Remember, these are man written. But God said that, but they always put the truth right in front of your eyes, but they always blend the truth with a lie. You just have to use your discernment and interpret it in a way where it will make sense. Anyway, for so long, a lot of people tell me that God will never do this and God will never do that. But God answers everyone, and God is closer to the brokenhearted. God is closer to the prostitute. God is more closer to the gay man than the pastor. Because if the pastor is a Christian, why would God stick to the Christian? When God's trying to bring everyone to him, he's going to go as far as the back in the nosebleeds. God is going to go to the nosebleeds first before he go to the VIP. Because the people in the nosebleeds are more important than the people in the VIP when it comes to God. So don't listen to God. Don't listen to those people that tell y'all about God. Don't do it. Don't do it because, just don't do it for real. Don't do it at all. But what I was saying was this: divide and conquer. What these people did was they divided the church. They had to divide the church to create chaos and calamity amongst the Christians or whatever. And I want to say this: God is not a religion. God is not a religion. God is a spirit, the Holy Spirit. Don't follow religion, follow the Holy Spirit. I'm dead serious. For real. They had to create chaos and confusion amongst the churchgoers because, well, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist and I'm a Pentecostal and I'm a this and I'm a no. That's where the confusion starts. They have to divide people. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. So they have to separate the people. And God is not a God of separation. And that is what they had to separate by, the greatest division is religion. When you can divide a whole world with just religion, that is crazy. Everyone is one. We have to come together as one. Divided we fall. United we stand. You guys, don't follow religion. I mean, there's nothing wrong with religion, don't get me wrong, but that is where it starts. They divide the people based off religion. And if you guys don't believe me, I think y'all should do your own research when it comes to, division amongst religion. That is one of the greatest religions of this time. Once they can divide the people through religion, they control them. I'm serious. They control people by dividing them. Even with the vaccine, they come, the anti-vax and then the vax and then, and the same shit. You guys, don't fall victim to these people's shit. But besides that, I think I covered a lot of good topics today about, The narcissistic people. Narcissistic people are ignorant. They're very ignorant. They don't know better. Narcissistic people, they don't know better. And this is why God has his hands on them in a way that they can't escape. They can't escape the shit that they've been doing. They can't escape it. They cannot escape it. Because they've been doing this shit for so long, right? They can't escape it because they have said they've been doing this shit for so long. And their punishment is coming. And I know the narcissistic people, they're anticipating their karma. They know it's coming, but they don't know how and when. Narcissistic people, they're anticipating their karma. If you guys really suffered from narcissistic abuse, because I suffered from narcissistic abuse, but I'm able to maneuver and everything through it because, like I said, I don't ever, 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 ever let these narcissistic. I come to grips with because I had a bad come up and I had a bad childhood. I come to grips with a lot of things and a lot of people. I deal with shitty people my entire life. And there's a balance. I have good people in my life and bad people. You know, like it's a balance, right? You can't have the good and the bad too. You can't have the good and not the bad too. That's what I'm saying, right? So I know how to deal with these narcissistic people now. Like I said, I was always succumb the evil of the devil. I would always succumb the devil's playground. I would always come on now, you can't get me down at all. I would always rise above idiots. I would always rise above idiots. But I hope you guys don't turn out like the narcissist. Don't become a narcissist. Heal from the narcissistic abuse. And that is what actually happened to begin with. The narcissist was once a good person or a compassionate person, I would hope, or I would think. But because they did not heal, they had to carry on that cycle they had to carry on that hurt people cycle. They did not want to heal. And because they did not want to heal, they then become a narcissist. I will never become a narcissist. You want to know why? The word is too long. I prefer the word empath. I think empath, it have two syllables. Empath. But the narcissist don't have it so long and it spells so long, you know, right? Narcissist. I just put it that way, you know, like you get me right? It's too much. Now I'm saying it's too much. I said it's too blood clot much. Hold on, a blood clot. Too much. These narcissists, they need help. I pray for my evildoers every day. Empaths, chosen ones, even divine masculine or divine feminine. I hope that you guys will always pray for your enemies. Don't turn all your enemies because that is what they want. They want to prove to the world that, oh my God, well, she's just like us. She's no better than us. He or she is the same way. We're the same thing. Always rise above. Always, always, always vibrate high. Always live in your truth. Wait a minute. Let me get my gun. I'm sorry. Yes, this is the one I want because I want to load my gun. I'm loading my gun with my bullets. You guys, I want to tell y'all this. Always, always, always walk with your head up high. Don't let the narcissist bring you down. It ain't fucking worth it. You guys, always, always, always live a nice, healthy life. Eat good. Drink water. I'm in blood clot business. And let the narcissist starve. Cut your energy Wi-Fi off from the narcissist. Let the narcissist starve. I know the narcissist is going to hoover and try to get. I know the narcissist is going to try to hoover and they're going to want to get your attention in so many ways. And if the narcissist can't get your attention in a healthy way, they're going to get it in an unhealthy way. Don't give the narcissist no energy and no attention because they don't deserve it. Tell the narcissist to kick rocks. That means get up and get out. Get out. Tell the narcissist to get thee behind me, Satan. Or tell the narcissist to crawl back into the hole that you crawl out of. Because you want to know why? The narcissist is not worth it. The narcissist don't worth your energy and your good time. Because one thing about time is something that we can't get back. And if you waste your time on a bum narcissist, like you waste your time literally. We can't get back time. And we can't get back our good secret energy. Tell the narcissist to go. I said go and never return. You see? The narcissist's worst nightmare is a strong, powerful, educated empath. You see? And that is what people did not want. They did not want me to step into my purpose. They did not want me to step into my power. But guess what? I have it. And I'm not giving it back. You see? Now that I know who I am, I'm not giving my power, time, and energy away to no one. Now sit down. I said, sit the fuck down. Sit the down. Down. Go back where your blood clot belongs. Hi. If you guys love my videos and love the content, and if you guys really enjoy this live, I suggest you to fucking, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me how you feel. And if you have been a victim to abusive and narcissistic abuse, if you have been a victim to abusive and narcissistic abuse, can you please leave a comment on how you overcome it? Because people need to hear these things. People need to hear these things. Young girls and young boys need to hear these things. Young girls and young boys need to hear your stories. Tell your stories. Speak your truth. Don't be silent. Do not be silent. Because that is what the narcissists want. The narcissists want that you can be silent so you won't expose them. Because they want to go on to the next victim and everything. So expose them before they can hurt someone else. Expose the narcissist. Expose him or her. Expose the narcissist. Expose the narcissist games. Expose the narcissist schemes. Expose it, because I do not want, like I said, the next generation to make the same mistakes that I have made, you guys. It's not right what these narcissistic people do. They lie, cheat, steal, have sex with multiple people. They have sex with multiple people that they bring home STDs, sexual transmitted diseases, incurable diseases. These narcissistic people, they suffer from addictions. That is the type of people narcissistic people are. They don't have any control over themselves. They lack self-control. Expose the narcissist. Expose them. Heal. And become the best version that you be. Heal and become the best version of yourself. Elevate. And that is what gonna hurt the narcissist. The narcissistic worst weapon is going no contact, number one. And number two is elevating after the hurt and the abuse they have caused you. They don't like to see you. They don't like to see you elevate. Pat, you get me right? They don't like that. They don't like it. So heal and become your best version. With that being said, you guys have a great night. Enjoy the balance of your week. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful hump night. Have fun. Suck it, get it wet, massage and have fun, you guys. So with that being said, you guys, I want to tell you guys to have a beautiful week again. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, because I will be exposing the narcissist back again on my channel. Love you guys, and I will see you on my next video.